Beer here back in the Fantasy Bar Tuesday on tap. 6 of my favorite plays ready for you on FanDuel and DraftKings, including a couple stacks that I am looking at tonight. One team that may go overlooked, a starting pitcher in a great strikeout matchup against a bottom 10 strikeout team and a beast of the night. I think a lot of people will overlook, and I think it's a major mistake. Who are we talking about? Only one way to find out. It's time to belly up to the Fantasy Bar. Welcome in, guys. Tuesday edition Beers Daily Fantasy Six-Pack. Good to be back here in the Fantasy Bar again. 6 of my favorite plays ready for you for the big Tuesday night slate. Thank you, as always, for stopping by and checking out today's video. Before we get to the plays, take a second and click that thumbs up button. Very important, very crucial, and much appreciated. Thank you so much for that. Subscribe to the channel. Hit that notification bell as well. Pints and Picks back tonight. I've got 2 props I like. One I think is very mispriced, getting some great plus odds. So make sure you tune into that video. Quick 1 minute, 2 bets. Check out Pints and Picks today over on our Scores and Odds YouTube page. All right, let's get into it here tonight. Let's start with the bats, and we're going to knock out that catcher spot on DraftKings with Ryan Jeffers of Minnesota. Now, one of my favorite bats on the night, and just so happens he is a catcher, which DraftKings we need, FanDuel don't necessarily need, but definitely want to get this guy in your lineups on both sites. Hits now in 12 of the last 13 games and been delivering some big games. 5 games of 14 or more DraftKings points now over the last 10, and really been good against right-handed pitching. Woba over 400, ISO approaching 300 here, and should see a good amount of fastballs here from Hancock, and been great against that pitch. The numbers way up at a near 450 Woba and ISO at 364. So a red-hot bat. Price is more than fair here. Knock that catcher spot out with Ryan Jeffers. Let's stay right there with the Twins, one of my favorite stacks of the night, and we will add Carlos Correa. Now, a lot of directions you can go here, but I really like the righties against Hancock. We'll get to that here in a minute, but Correa, been productive since coming back from injury. Hits down 5 of the last 6 games. Another guy that hits fastballs extremely well, and that is the main pitch from Hancock. We're talking a Woba over 550 for Correa against that pitch from righties so far this season, and the Woba been solid against righties overall at 368. Now Hancock, we mentioned, throws the fastball, not good against these bats here with Jeffers and Correa, but also giving up a big 400 Woba, 300 ISO, and a huge power mix, 42% fly ball rate, 58% hard contact rate. Love the Twins here, especially the prices here on this stack. Not going to cost you a lot. Jeffers, Correa being my favorite among the bunch. All right, let's go to my favorite starting pitcher tonight. We're rolling Reynaldo Lopez of Atlanta. We've been very consistent with the strikeouts here, not getting massive strikeout games, but 5 or more strikeouts in every single start this season. 20 strikeouts for him here over the last 3, and been great at home. I know it's a limited sample here, 2 starts, but averaging over 24 DraftKings points per game. Batting average for the opponents sitting at just 146 in those starts. And we mentioned the strikeouts here. Boston projected to start 6 guys with a strikeout rate above 21%, and as a team, 6th highest strikeout rate in all of baseball at over 24%. So Lopez been incredible here. I know it's an expensive price, but love the spot. Always have the benefit of that Braves lineup behind him, giving him run support. Reynaldo Lopez, my favorite pitcher here for Tuesday night. All right, back to the bats with Thairo Estrada of the Giants. Now, Dakota Hudson, a guy that we have picked on in this video with success. I want to go right back to the well here, especially with about the best ballpark upgrade that you could ask for, going from San Francisco to Colorado. And Estrada been great of late. 7 hits, 6 RBI for him over the last 5, and leads this Giants team with a 245 ISO this season against right-handed pitching. Woba solid as well at 368. Hudson has had some struggles with right-handed bats, giving up a 372 Woba and a ton of hard contact, above 54% here. Estrada, huge ballpark upgrade here. Take advantage. The prices simply did not adjust here on Thairo Estrada. All right, let's stay right there with the Giants with Young-Ho Lee. No massive games for Young-Ho Lee, but has been solid. Hits in 8 of the last 10 games. We mentioned the big ballpark upgrade that the Giants are going to get here. And let's be honest, the Giants are one of those teams not very exciting, not sexy. So some people may overlook them. They're always going to have ownership in Coors, but maybe it's a little bit lower than it should be here. Now, Holy doesn't strike out a lot. In fact, very little strikeouts against right-handed pitching, and a very low strikeout pitcher in Dakota Hudson. So what does that mean? Plenty of balls in play here in this great ballpark at Coors Field. Surface stats look solid for Dakota Hudson against lefties, but you dig a little bit deeper, been somewhat lucky. That BABIP sitting at just 227, giving up hard contact at above 45%. Giants, great stack. Don't need to tell you that. But Estrada, Lee, great value here. Two of my favorites of that bunch. All right, it's time. Take a look at my favorite play for Tuesday night. Before we do it, let's continue our Beast of the Night contest. Easy to play. All you got to do, hit that comment section after you've hit that thumbs up button and guess fantasy points on FanDuel tonight for my highest scoring hitter. Whoever's guess is the closest, we're going to give you a free week of RotoGrinders Premium just for hanging out in the fantasy bar. Let's wrap it up with my favorite play for Tuesday night. You know, Matt, the Beast of the Night. All right, Beast time. We're going to spend some money here. I think a lot of people are going to spend in different spots. Could lead to some low ownership here tonight on Juan Soto of the Yankees, tonight's Beast of the Night. I always love a premium back going against one of the more expensive pitchers on this slate, and that's what we have here with Juan Soto against Justin Verlander, and it's a spot I want to attack. Soto doing his thing against righties as he always does. Woba up at 437. ISO above 261. Now, Justin Verlander been extremely lucky against left-handed bats. Batting average on balls in play sitting at just 148, and we know he loves to throw the fastball. Soto has been incredible against that pitch this season with a WOBA over 500 and ISO over 400. Great chance for him to send one into the seats. In fact, I think he does just that. Has a massive game at low ownership while people are spending elsewhere. Give me some Juan Soto here easily. My favorite play on the board in tonight's Beast of the Night. All right, guys, that'll do it for our Tuesday six-pack. As always, any comments, questions, or feedback, hit me up in that comment section right below the video. You can also follow me on Twitter at Beermakersfan. And don't forget, your guess for the highest scoring hitter of the night. Don't even have to guess who it is. We made it super easy. Just the fantasy output on FanDuel. Whoever's guess is the closest, you're going to get a free week of RotoGrinders Premium. Reminder, Pints and Picks back tonight. 2 MLB prop bets. I really like one with some crazy plus odds I think are way too high. So make sure you're checking that video out. For RotoGrinders.com, I am Beer saying salute. Thank you so much for watching. Best of luck on the slate tonight, and we'll see you next time.
Thanks for checking out our videos. Don't forget to subscribe to this channel for more DraftKings, FanDuel, and other DFS content. And you can check out our daily live show schedule on RotoGrinders.com/videos.